Welcome back, little friends. I am Bidpai, the storyteller. Tonight's tale comes from a golden kingdom of domes and gardens, about a wise queen, a faithful counselor, and a secret whispered in the dark. It is called Wise Bilar and Queen Ilar. Long ago, in a golden kingdom of ancient India, there ruled a kind king who loved his people and was loved in return. In his grand marble hall, the king listened to everyone, farmers and merchants young and old, for he wished to rule well. Closest to the throne stood old Bilar, the wisest counselor in all the land, gentle and patient in everything he did. And in the garden courtyard walked Queen Ilar, wise, kind, and beloved, whose calm heart could untangle any trouble. The kingdom was at peace, and the palace days hummed along happily, like bees in the blossom trees. But one night the king slept uneasily. Again and again he woke with a start. 8 strange dreams in a single night. He dreamed of curious lights and whirling shapes, of dark clouds and drifting shadows, each dream stranger than the one before. When morning came, the king sat up pale and shaken, his heart thumping. What can these dreams mean, he wondered. So he called for the dream readers of the court, hooded men who claimed to know the secrets of sleep. But those dream readers were jealous men. They slipped away to a shadowy corner and whispered a wicked plan. "Let us frighten the king," they hissed. "We shall tell him the dreams mean he must send away everyone and everything he loves best, or lose his kingdom." The poor king listened, and his heart grew heavy as stone. Send away the queen? Send away old Bilar? How could he live without them? He pictured his bright hall emptied of everyone dear, the queen's garden silent, Bilar's corner dark, the royal stables still. For 7 days the king wandered the gardens alone, too sad to eat, too troubled to smile. Old Bilar watched him from afar and grew thoughtful. "Something is weighing on our king," he said. "I must find out what," but gently. So Bilar went to Queen Ilar in the courtyard. "My queen," he said, "the king will not tell me his trouble, but you are dearest to his heart. Perhaps he will tell you." The queen went in softly and sat beside the king, and found him sorrowful and silent, staring at the floor. "Tell me what troubles you, my lord," she said kindly. "Have you ever found me untrue? Share it, and we shall carry it together." So the king told her everything, the 8 dreams and the terrible price the dream readers demanded. And the queen, patient and calm, brought it all to wise Bilar. Bilar stroked his beard and smiled a small, wise smile. "Dreams are like clouds, my friends. They drift through the mind and mean far less than we fear." "And mark this," said Bilar, "true counselors never demand what a king loves. Let us ask each dream reader, one at a time, what your dreams meant, and see if their tales agree." So the king called the dream readers in separately, and each one told a different tale. Their lies tangled and tripped over each other, like kittens in a yarn basket. And the truth shone out like sunrise. The king smiled for the first time in 7 days, and relief washed over the whole court. The false dream readers hung their heads. "Go," said the king firmly, "and learn to be honest men before you advise kings again." And away they shuffled, hoods drooping. Then the king honored old Bilar before all the court, laying a golden sash across his shoulders. "Your patient wisdom saved my kingdom and my happiness." Queen Ilar smiled. "It was a small thing, patiently done," said Bilar, bowing with his hand on his heart. "That is what true friends of the throne are for." And so peace returned to the Golden Kingdom, warmer than ever, for the king had learned to test every counsel and never to act in haste. That evening in his quiet little chamber, old Bilar lit his lamp and opened his scroll. Content, for true wisdom asks for no spotlight. It simply serves quietly and tells the truth. And so, little friends, remember, loud voices are not always true ones. Bad advice melts away when someone patient gently speaks the truth. Be like wise Bilar, calm, honest, and brave enough to be quiet. This week, will you listen to the loudest voice or the truest? Good night and dream sweetly.